Hello and
Elder Scrolls
welcome
game,
to
we'd like to start fresh,
the
and
Bethesda
Skyrim
Game
is no
Studios. There's a
different.
man
Coming
talking.
off
I'm
of
going to quiet
Oblivion.
him down. This is the Skyrim trailer, Simon, that's been shown from E3
Hello!
to
Finally!
Gamescom
Yes!
to Eurogamer Expo. Just about everywhere in the world has seen this trailer. It's been given out as an exclusive to certain other people.
It's been out for months.
But finally, they've exhausted their use of it, and it's been released to the public, such as plebs like us, and we can talk over it.
Hooray!
Um,
So we can now use it. We finally have permission to use it after everyone in the fucking world has already seen it. Thanks a lot. Amazing.
so Skyrim, man, check it out. Doesn't it look beautiful? Isn't this lovely? So, tell me what was going through your mind the first time you watched this trailer, and describe it to me. Your feelings.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to go back in time. It's like thinking about what went through my mind when Princess Diana died. You know, it's like looking that back in the past. Um,
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I was quite pleased that the graphics have been updated.
They do look familiar, though, don't they? They don't look. They're good, but not too different.
I mean, something that's a bit strange about Skyrim is I'm not entirely sure about like the look of the UI and the menus and stuff, because they've got quite a contemporary look to them. Like the choice of fonts and the layout of stuff, it looks quite modern.
I see what you mean. Yeah. It looks like it's been built with an Xbox controller in mind as well. Which
That wouldn't be
is sometimes a bit
surprising.
of a funny thing, but obviously they have to build games for these consoles now, and the PC is a secondary thought. See, he's pressing A to activate the Warrior Stone. It's a beam of light that goes up into the sky there.
It gives you a buff.
That's
Which is
a
nice.
constellation there. These aren't the sort of talent trees supposed to be constellations. Is that one of the things that I heard?
Yeah. That's basically
we're
how
going to get to that later.
that's basically how it works now. The schools of magic and things like blocking and your weapon skills are all in the form of constellations, and you fill in the stars, much like putting points in the talent tree. You sort of fill in the stars, and it gives you like extra bonuses. It looks quite nice. It does look quite nice.
It does, doesn't
Oh!
it? So that's like a kind of that looks to me like I have to compare this to Fallout 3 a little bit, and that sort of killing blow looked to me like one of those cutscenes you get, when you shoot someone in the
And it
head
slows
in Fallout,
down.
with VATS or something.
Mm.
Yeah, and you get like the finishing blow thing. So it does strike me as familiar, the sort of engine, and things like that.
The blood spatter on the blade is quite a nice effect.
Very cool. Yeah, very cool. I like how you're supposed to be able to switch like willingly between first and third person as well, which is quite a new thing, because a lot of people like to play these games in third person.
Look at this, isn't it weird? Why does it have such a modern look to all this interface, menus and stuff? It's really odd, that mixture.
I think it is the Xbox effect, though. I mean, was Oblivion and stuff like this available on any consoles, or were they PC only?
God, that's a good question.
You're gonna have to quickly Wikipedia it.
think
Okay,
it
you do
was-
that while I ask what on earth is some of this. So here's the constellations.
Yeah, Oblivion was on the Xbox 3. It was on the Xbox 360.
Oh, that strikes me as unusual because it was such a massive, massive game. But then again, with the PC, you get all the modding and stuff, which is something which I spent a long time doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's the fast travel maps.
Oh, some lovely screen tearing there. That was beautiful. That was. Oh, that's lovely.
Which
Wow.
and here's a town.
This is the
There's
Radiant
RPG
AI.
town.
Do you like the water wheel?
And there's this fella. Oh yeah, and he's supposed to sort of give you a quest, isn't he? Um,
The big thing is that in these conversations, everything in the world just keeps going. So it's not like you're taken
yeah.
away from everything. So you can sort of just walk
I like the
around
way he's
and
not paying attention to that axe that he's grinding. Grinding is very sort of dangerous. You have to be a bit careful. He's just like ignoring, ignoring his axe. And this fella is
how
just,
strong is this guy? I mean, look at this. It's like, what?
oh my god. His name's Hod. Is that a reference to, he didn't look like he was using his back very well there with the old moving that
Is it a
knob.
reference to
Like he's
what?
a giant in a RPG. He's called Hod.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Um,
Maybe it is then.
I don't know.
Look at that horse, isn't it lovely? It's a sturdy
Yeah.
horse.
It's like a Shire horse or something. It's quite shaggy
Yeah.
and it runs a bit like the old Assassin's Creed one. Not too difficult to control. Um,
The Oblivion horse was a bit of a pain in the arse.
mm,
Um,
yeah.
but I mean, third person looks like it's quite reasonable in Skyrim, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh man, I'm gonna
this is
lose
cool.
so many hours of my life on this game. Just like wandering around causing trouble and stealing from people.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's amazing. Oh. Well, I mean, it just crushes me that I can't play this
Oh,
co-op though with people. Um,
what do you mean?
I know everyone loves the
Why?
single player experience, but I don't. I haven't enjoyed a single player experience in so long. I don't get a huge
Witcher.
amount of pleasure out of it.
Witcher.
If The Witcher was multiplayer, it would be good. But then again, it's very story driven, The Witcher.
So it's not good. So you're saying that The Witcher isn't good?
How
Witcher 2
story
isn't
driven
good.
is this? And
You
how
love
good
that
is it going to
game,
be?
Lewis. You fucking love The Witcher 2, even though it's a single player game. I don't think it's really about the story. It's not really about the story. It's like a sandbox. It's a single player sandbox game in which you go around and you just sort of like make up your own sort of stories.
It's not a sandbox.
You have your own adventurers.
It's a limited world.
Pretty much is though.
It's
Well,
not.
that's how I treat it.
It's not a sandbox at
You
all.
go around, you explore the out of the way places.
It's as much as
You know, you
Fallout
sort
3
of-
is a sandbox. This is a sandbox. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. So you can completely ignore the main story. You can go off and explore the world, try and find hidden things, accumulate vast quantities of wealth, trade with people, fight huge scary monsters like that dragon there.
Yeah. It's in the same way as Fallout 3, though. You know, you can just go off into the wilderness towards a random direction, and you will usually find something that you've never found before that's really cool with its own little story to it, its own little quest, its own little dungeon. Ah, so that's the end of the first one. Let's go on to the second one.
Part 2. Ding! So you've hidden from the dragon. You've had enough. The dragon's sort of kicking your ass out there.